Working with private equity. There's a lot of noise on the internet when it comes to the private equity industry, private equity into healthcare, and all of those related topics. In this video, I want to stay at the 30,000 foot level and also just talk about how there's pros and cons to every model that's out there, from sole proprietorship to joint ventures to partnerships to taking a company public or partnering with private equity. They all have trade-offs. There is no perfect out there. So first and foremost, for you guys at home, if you're unfamiliar, most partnerships do not end well. A lot of times that ends up in a legal dispute with the partners selling each other, and a lot of times one partner buying out the other partner in a very contentious manner. Joint ventures are another model that are hot but have issues there. See our previous video we just created on Mortenson and Heartland and the joint venture they started in 2007 that didn't even make it to all the way through 2014. Look at the sole proprietor model right now, and that you could argue is the most difficult because you just feel like you're stuck on an island. Every single consultant is way more expensive. You just feel like you're constantly trying to keep up with the latest things that are coming. The sole proprietorship model is the easiest to get burnt out in, just because there are so many things that you're burdened with. Private equity. The key to me is you have to make sure you know what private equity company you're partnering with. We were very specific with the private equity group that we wanted to partner with. We wanted to be the dental platform. We wanted to be the company that they were going to use to get into dentistry, so they had to rely on our expertise and our current philosophy. So they've professionalized our business in a lot of ways, in particular from a financial acumen perspective. But what we've really appreciated is they have not changed our growth trajectories. They've not forced a lot of acquisitions on us. They absolutely want to be in this for the long haul, understand putting the patient first and the money will follow. So they've been a great partner to find. We're incredibly grateful for Prior, Tate, and all the folks at Lead Capital. And I think for you guys at home, you just have to be really mindful of who you're going to partner with, because there are good private equity groups and there's bad private equity groups. Exact same thing as dental support organizations. Some of those things absolutely are four-letter words, and they're not in the business for the right reasons. While at the exact same time, there's a lot of DSOs that are doing it the right way, putting patients first, and are actually moving the profession forward. So like everything, there's nuance to these conversations, but wanted to hop on here. We are closing in on our 4-year anniversary with Lead Capital. And again, I've just been really grateful for said partnership and the relationships that we've been able to build. Looking forward to the next 4+ years with these guys. But again, comment down below. Let me know what questions you guys have. We will create more content on this because private equity is such a buzzword right now, but want to advance the conversation a little bit more forward, and not just is private equity good or bad, but get into the nuances. What makes a good private equity group good, or what makes them bad? Same thing for dental support organizations. So that's going to be a lot of our content this year, is being able to differentiate between said good and said bad players in any given space. So cheers. Hope you guys have a wonderful week, and let's make it a good one.